My dear friends, imagine going to bed after a healthy dinner and waking to a weakness in your arm or a slurred word that you never expected. What if I told you the very vegetables you've always been told to eat can, at the wrong time or in the wrong way, quietly raise your risk of a stroke after 60? In today's video, I'm going to gently guide you through 9 common vegetables and explain how each one can create hidden danger for aging bodies. But more importantly, how you can still enjoy them safely. You'll learn the real reasons, from oxalates to diuretics to vitamin K interactions, and I'll give you simple, practical swaps so food remains medicine, not a threat. Watch to the end. The last vegetable on the list is one almost every senior eats weekly, and it may surprise you most of all. My dear friends, don't walk this journey alone. Subscribe now and comment strong below, and then join us at Senior Health, the warmest community where experience is honored, aging is celebrated, and every tip is designed to help you move, think, and live better each day. Let me tell you about John. He loved his evening spinach salad and took calcium and vitamin D every night to protect his bones. Over time, his arteries began to narrow silently. Tests revealed higher calcium and oxalate levels, a perfect storm for tiny crystal formation. Spinach is high in oxalates. In younger bodies, kidneys flush these out. After 60, kidney function can decline and supplements add extra calcium. Together, they can form calcium oxalate crystals that slowly stiffen small vessels, feeding the brain. Swap your spinach salad to breakfast or lunch rather than dinner. Light cooking also reduces oxalate load. If you love spinach, enjoy a bowl in the morning. Avoid taking calcium supplements immediately after, and keep portions moderate. Spinach is still full of good nutrients. With timing and small adjustments, it remains an ally, not an enemy. Next, let's talk about another proud health food, one that plays havoc with common medications if we're not careful. Next, I'll tell you about Clara. She faithfully ate steamed broccoli and took a prescribed blood thinner to protect her heart. Her blood tests became unpredictable. Sometimes it clotted too easily, other times it bled. Dangerous swings. Broccoli is high in vitamin K, which helps clot blood. On blood-thinning medications, sudden changes in vitamin K intake can destabilize the medicine's effect, making strokes more likely. The safe habit: keep your broccoli intake consistent week to week. Don't suddenly add large amounts or stop it completely without medical advice. If you're on blood thinners, pick a regular portion you can keep steady and tell your doctor about your vegetable habits so your medicine can be adjusted. You don't need to cut out broccoli forever. Consistency and communication with your physician protect you. Now, a leafy favorite that seems harmless at dinner, but timing changes everything. Let me tell you about Leon. He ate a big romaine salad every evening, thinking he was being light and healthy. He began waking confused with a thick feeling in his head. Tests showed signs of mild dehydration and sluggish blood flow. Romaine acts as a mild diuretic. After 60, thirst signals weaken and blood volume can fall overnight. Thicker blood moves slower through aging, narrow vessels, and raises clot risk. Shift your salad to lunchtime. If you eat leafy greens in evening, take a small glass of water alongside them. Enjoy romaine earlier in the day and make hydration part of the meal. A simple glass of water helps keep blood flowing smoothly. A salad at lunch can be a beautiful, safe choice. It's only the late-night habit that quietly raises risk. Next, a crunchy snack many seniors love, but beware of the timing. Let me tell you about Leah. She switched from sweets to raw carrots as an evening snack. She thought she was making a smart change. Her overnight blood sugars swung. She woke dizzy and foggy on more than one occasion. Raw carrots digest quickly and release sugars fast. In older adults, this can cause nocturnal hypoglycemia, a drop in blood sugar during sleep. The body responds with stress hormones that constrict vessels and can encourage clotting. Move raw carrots to daytime snacking or pair them with protein or healthy fat. Hummus, Nuts or a boiled egg slow sugar release. If you crave crunch at night, choose a small handful of nuts or carrot with hummus to steady blood sugar. Carrots are still nourishing. Pare and time them wisely, and they stay a safe, wholesome snack. Now, a powerful natural medicine, garlic, which can be both friend and risk. Let me tell you about Thomas. He added garlic supplements and raw cloves nightly, believing more would be better for his heart. He was also on a prescribed blood thinner and began having severe headaches and easy bruising, warning signs of too thin blood. Garlic has anticoagulant effects. In supplement form, it can amplify prescription blood thinners, raising the chance of brain bleeding. Prefer garlic in cooked food and avoid concentrated garlic supplements if you're on anticoagulants. Always check with your doctor first. If you take blood thinners, skip garlic pills, and keep garlic as a flavoring in meals rather than a daily concentrated dose. Used carefully, garlic still supports heart health, but in older bodies on medication, it must be treated like a potent medicine. Next, a humble kitchen staple with a hidden pressure problem. My dear friends, take a quiet breath with me. We've walked through 5 ordinary vegetables and learned how each can behave differently after 60. Not because they're bad, but because our bodies change. If this guidance feels useful, please join our gentle community here at Senior Health, where small science-backed changes protect strength and independence. Share below which vegetable surprised you the most. Your story may help someone else make a safer choice. Now, let's move to the next ones. With a hopeful plan, you can start tonight. And a reminder that knowledge is the truest medicine. Let me tell you about Maria. She began eating large raw onion portions at dinner for flavor and digestion. She started feeling dizzy in the mornings and noticed low readings on her blood pressure monitor. Onions contain quercetin, which can lower and widen blood vessels. Combined with blood pressure medicines, this can create excessive drops in pressure and reactive constriction, an unstable cycle that risks poor brain oxygenation and clot formation. Prefer cooked onions and smaller portions, and shift heavy onion dishes to earlier in the day. If you take BP meds, keep onions moderate and cooked, and watch for new dizziness or fatigue in the morning. Onions still bring flavor and benefit. After 60, just use them thoughtfully and gently. Now, a sweet, beloved treat that behaves more like starch than a vegetable for seniors. Let me tell you about George. He loved corn with his evening meals and often had cornflakes for light dinners. He noticed an expanding waistline and occasional morning fog, signs of insulin swings, and poor glucose control. Corn digests rapidly and raises blood sugar like a starchy carb. In older adults, this spike and rebound can trigger hormonal surges overnight that tighten vessels and increase clot risk. Avoid corn as a late meal. Pair any corn with protein or healthy fat and prefer whole fresh corn over processed corn products. If you love corn, have it earlier in the day and combine it with beans, eggs, or avocado to steady your glucose response. You don't need to give up summer corn. Just choose timing and combinations that protect your circulation. Next, a delicate vegetable that quietly pulls water from the body. Let me tell you about Evelyn. She enjoyed asparagus with dinner several nights a week to keep meals light. She began to wake with dry mouth and occasional morning headaches. Tests suggested lower nighttime blood volume. Asparagus is a natural diuretic. With aging kidneys and weaker thirst signals, it can reduce blood volume overnight. Thicker blood moves slower and increases clot risk. Eat asparagus at lunch or earlier and hydrate intentionally when you include it in a meal. If you enjoy asparagus, pair it with water or hydrating foods and avoid heavy evening portions, especially if you're on diuretics. Asparagus offers many benefits. A little planning keeps it safe and refreshing, not risky. Finally, one of the most common kitchen staples that can mimic a stroke in sensitive seniors. Let me tell you about Helen. She loved evening bowls of tomato soup and tomato-based sauces at dinner. She had nights of sudden headaches and morning numbness. Her doctor labeled some incidents as stroke-like episodes rather than clot-based strokes. Tomatoes contain histamines, tyramines, and solanine, compounds that can alter vessel tone and brain chemistry. Their acidity can upset electrolyte balance in susceptible seniors, occasionally producing sudden symptoms that mimic stroke. Avoid heavy tomato meals at night. Cook tomatoes gently, eat moderate portions, and pair them with mineral-rich foods to buffer acidity. If tomato soups or sauces are your comfort food, save them for lunch or early dinner and include magnesium-rich greens or seeds alongside them. Tomatoes are not villains. With timing, portion control, and balance, they remain a valuable and safe part of your meals. Now, before we close, let's pause and bring all of this together. My dear friends, protecting your diet is just as vital as protecting your heart, because every bite you take after 60 can either defend your body or quietly damage it. Spinach is safest in the morning or at lunch, never with calcium-rich meals at night. Broccoli must stay consistent if you're taking blood thinners. Asparagus supports energy when eaten during the day, and tomatoes should be enjoyed gently cooked, never heavy at night. Please pay attention, listen closely. Protecting your meals is vital, because what you eat tonight can quietly decide how you wake up tomorrow. If you've been searching for real answers, your next step is just one video away. In our next video, Seniors, protein shakes won't save your muscles. This natural secret will. I reveal a simple food-based solution that helps your body rebuild strength. No powders required. And why missing it could mean losing hard-earned muscle and independence. And in Seniors, stop depending on magnesium. These two vitamins trigger real overnight recovery. You'll learn how two small nutrients at the right time can restore deep healing sleep, and how getting this wrong can silently stall your recovery. Please share this video with a loved one tonight. One message from you could be the reason someone avoids a life-changing emergency. These are not just tips. They are urgent health alerts crafted to protect your most vital organs. We are here to guide you gently and seriously. Stay thoughtful, stay safe, and remember, small changes tonight protect your tomorrow.